Do I dare start another vlog while I'm also vlogging and editing 2 other videos? I shouldn't, but I am. I'm going to do a writing vlog because we are out writing today and I was like, why don't I capture this day? It's kind of like my perfect writing day. I am taking Soleil. If you haven't watched my other vlog, I have a reading vlog and it's a semi-Japan vlog where we go around everywhere, and today we are scheduled for writing. We are going to have a nice writing day. I have like the perfect plan in my head and it's like close and local to my home, so I'm very excited for it. First we're gonna go get coffee at a local cafe and then we are going to take the train over to a temple and then we're going to hike up to that park and temple, enjoy the scenery. We're gonna be talking about our writing and our characters and where they're at. Soleil might get some spoilers for book 2 just because of proximity and friendship. I'm sorry, if it happens, it happens, but she's pretty tight-lipped, so hopefully she can hold on to that. Then after we head down the mountain, we're going to go to my favorite cafe. It's one of my favorite places to write. Try and be a little secretive about where it is so I don't get doxxed, but honestly, if you're willing to come all the way out to the countryside to kill me, like, fair game. I know! I would not be impressed, but I'd be like, whoa, what was I saying? Oh yeah, we're gonna go to my favorite cafe, one of my favorite places to write. We're gonna write for a little bit, get a few sprints in and some brunch, and then we are headed to our next location, our final destination of the day for writing. That's going to be my second favorite place to write, and that's because it's also a bookstore and it just has very chill, good vibes. Once we are done writing and Soleil's laptop has died, we are going to shut our laptops down and go to the onsen. I love onsen. It's one of my favorite things to do here in Japan, so I'm going to go and show Soleil that. There obviously won't be any filming in the onsen because it's a whole bunch of naked people, but essentially what the onsen is natural hot springs and everyone declothes. We don't wear clothes. It's split up by gender and sex, and then you go in. You just are naked. You're naked in hot water and nobody cares. It's one of my favorite things to do because it really does feel freeing to be 100% naked and have no one care that you're naked. I don't even get looked at for being foreign. People are in like a really calm and meditative space. It can be a really community-based thing while also being completely separated from each other. It's such a really lovely experience. I do recommend it. At first I thought I'd be self-conscious because of like my self-image, but I've actually found that it has boosted my confidence in some ways in just being with myself. I'm a huge advocate for onsen. It's not for everyone, but it is for me and hopefully for Soleil because I'm gonna take her with me. We're gonna write, hike, and get naked together. That's this vlog. Well, the original cafe was closed for Golden Week, which is somewhat typical. I was a little disappointed, but we found a train. I had a backup cafe that we went to. It had lots of baked goods. It was very delicious.
Very good.
And now we are headed to the temple. We also got to talk a bit about our characters, a little bit of Soleil's story, which was very interesting, very cute. I'm not allowed to say anything whatsoever, but one of the characters I'm very already attached to.
My favorite.
Are you allowed to have favorites? I have favorites.
Of course.
Okay, well
absolutely can I have a favorite child?
they're my favorite too.
Yay!
So very excited to see that character on page. But first, temples. Just finished at our second location technically, because the first one was the French bakery.
I mean, third if you're counting the temple.
We've been around, what can I say? That was delicious and amazing, and I got to read the prologue and first chapter of Soleil's book. Just the rough draft. Oh my god. It was so good. I really enjoyed reading it. I'm so excited. I want more. I absolutely need more. And I also read back a little bit of my writing because it's been kind of a hot minute since I've got into the scene I'm actually in. I've been doing a lot of like little tweak writings because I am procrastinating the last 20% of my book. I'm 80% of the way in.
You procrastinated more by me reading
I
my
did.
writing.
I went into the cafe with the sole intention of reading up to where I was so that I was ready for second writing location. Fourth on the docket. Yep, ended up reading Soleil's book, which actually I do feel, because I was reading the beginnings of your story, it did excite me because I do love the beginning of a story. And right now I'm so anticipating like ending. I'm on the precipice of mine where I'm just like, we're going downhill, just straight shot.
Not downhill in quality, downhill in as in we are reaching the end.
Sure. Por qué no los dos?
No.
Now we're going to, it's a bookstore and a coffee shop, and it's even got some like wine options. It's very cute. It's where we're going to be stationed for the hardcore writing. We've done our warm up. We have caffeine. It's now time for us to like buckle down. This is going to become a writing vlog now. Before it was just beautiful ambiance. We were doing the soft writing of it all, where we talk. Yes, honestly, the temple was very inspiring for a lot of architecture I have in one part of my book. It's just not what I'm doing right now. But also, like, your writing tone made it feel like I was like, this is actually an absolute delight. I know that this character is so upset right now.
Character traumatized.
Having the time of my life. Absolute time of my life. Fantastic. Can't wait for more. We'll be receiving more, right? I get to continue to read this. I'm your critique partner now.
Do you want to?
Yes, yes. So you have to write more. frustrating writing session of my life, but Soleil was very helpful. It's not mean. It's just how it happens sometimes. And I got through one section, then I hit like a fault line. Like it felt like everything was shaking and horrible. But I talked.
There, that's true.
It's true. I had a meltdown. I put my head down. Soleil talked me through it. I was able to naysay
all of my ideas.
Just every single idea. But it eliminated a whole bunch of really good ideas that I knew I couldn't have. And it kind of put me on really stupid, annoying, narrow path. I just need to write good enough for now, as Soleil put it. I just need to get this scene done, let it be awkward, let it be the first draft, or, you know, 0 to first draft. And I just need to power through and go to the next because I cannot keep writing like that. But I did get words in. Soleil, how many words did you get in? Do you know?
I do.
How many?
1,200.
1,200. She's rocking it, guys. We're doing so well, and by we, I mean Soleil. It's okay, we're headed to the onsen now, which is gonna feel really good, and I can kind of marinate and stew on my frustrations until they dissipate and float into the water.
Doesn't that sound nice?
Yes. Oh, look, there's our bus stop. Hello, writing update. Next afternoon, because I slept in, once we got back from the onsen, we had some sushi, we came back to the house, and I stayed up until 1:30, 1:45 in the morning writing. It hit me while I was in the like sauna area. Very relaxing time in the onsen. We were there for like 2.5 hours and it was incredibly relaxing. But we went into the sauna and you're not supposed to really talk too much at the onsen, depending on where the onsen is, but you don't talk in the sauna. So we go into the sauna and it's completely covered in fog. We're going like this just to get to the seats, and you like wash off the seat before you sit down, and it's like a whole thing, and you can put salt minerals all over you and you kind of give yourself like a dry bath. You can just sit there in the sauna. We were sit there and like deep breathing in the sauna, and I was just thinking about my book and where I wanted my characters to go and really thinking through one of my characters, and I was kind of engaging with myself as if I was that character. I wasn't taking the salt bath, my character was, and I was just kind of thinking through what they would be thinking in the moment, and it really worked for me. I kind of stayed in that mindset in the back of my mind the rest of the night, and once we got back, I had that writing bug. It was just like, okay, good night, and then I sat down and just kind of got to it, and I ended up writing 5,596 words, which is fantastic. During the day, I'd only gotten like 400, so it is just a mindset thing. It really is just allowing it to be what the writing session is. I mean, it was a fun day. It was a fun writing day, but it just felt fun. It didn't feel productive in the way that I had thought I'd maybe be able to lock in. As soon as I got home, as soon as I went into that space, it just clicked for me, and I ended up getting past the scene that was bothering me, and it really didn't turn out as awkward as I thought it was going to. Like, I still think it's an area where I want feedback. I have it highlighted in my head. When I get feedback from Yumi, my editor, I'm not going to be surprised if she's like, let's talk about this area. How can we maybe cinch this down or make it like a little smoother? But that feels fine. There's plenty of areas in my book like that. It's the first draft, not the 0 draft. I do 0 and then first draft. So I have a 0 draft of my entire series. The first clean draft that I'll be sending to my editor because it'll be the best I can do without outside resources. Though I did use Soleil as an outside resource yesterday. So it was just really successful. It felt really good to wake up this morning knowing that I had gotten those words in, and I ended up sleeping in, but today is actually a down day. We scheduled down days and it was such a good move. We are so smart. I have a vlog out of the majority of our trip. I'm not filming the latter half of our trip. Soleil and I just want to spend time together without there being cameras on and like trying to think about like updates and just enjoying the time. Like, there's a different level of friendship intimacy you can get when you just click off, which we're really good at doing, and I'm really happy that we both click in that way because it's made it incredibly easy. We just decided not to film past this day. I'm gonna be spending the rest of my day editing and just hanging out and relaxing, parallel play with Soleil. What I'm editing right now is going to also be another video that should be out before this one, and it's my Fiverr character art video. I'm really excited for it. My channel's been kind of weird algorithm wise right now though, so if you want to check it out, it was sponsored by Fiverr, and I was able to make character art because I got the opportunity to do this video. So I made character art of my characters and I'm super stoked about it. I just got the final bit of character art today. Things are feeling good. I haven't looked back at the footage yet, but it felt very productive in the moment. We felt like we were having a productive day. So if that didn't come across, well, that's my shoddy filming. So this is me closing out the vlog. If you made it this far into the video, go ahead and leave a matcha emoji or the little onsen bath symbol. Either one will do. But whether you do or not, I hope you're enjoying the sun or more stars wherever you are, and until next time, bye!